And a banana. Spooky wasn't enough. We used to be such good friends.
Julia Hart, you really pissed me off. I remember when you first came here, and you were this happy cheerleader. You were my best friend. You're brainwashed!
And you go around stabbing me in the back saying I pissed you off? Well, do I piss you off because I found a family? And you've been bouncing around trying to find acceptance, but instead of landing yourself in a group that idolizes one man?
The JAS took me in and made me a star of the show. And what has the House of Black done for you?
See, Anna, this is a family. And I wish you could experience something like this.
You were my first taste of AEW. The first time I ever stepped in an AEW ring was with you. But you know what? I was just a rookie that you took advantage of. And I came this close to beating you, and you know that. Yet you still took advantage of me, as I was still a rookie a year later. I am a rookie no more. And this Wednesday I have a lot on my plates. I had the JAS intervention, and I'm going to beat you to become the AEW TBS champion, you spooky bitch. And I'm ready to end this. You're my best friend.
You are going to betray the people you're with now, just like you did before. You can go crawl in your cold, wet grave. I am Princess of the Black Throne, Keeper of Secrets, and your TBS champion. And as your true friend, I'm here to tell you, you will always be alone. And no one is touching my championship.
Well, I think it's time to find out, you spooky bitch. You're my best friend.
House always wins.
Ricky Starks out of the way, saving Starks' life and keeping the tag team titles.
The following contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit is for the TBS Championship. Introducing first from Brunswick, Georgia, Anna Jay.
Anna Jay's been very successful as of late.
This is how she earned this title opportunity this past week on Dynamite with her former friend there and champion, the TBS champion, Julia Hart. A commanding performance from Anna Jay, ultimately picking up the victory with the Queen Slayer choke. But can she do it again to the House of Black's Bride of Darkness?
See the face of Julia Hart and looking at Anna Jay as they walked away. Story. How she has developed, how she has progressed, what she has become, winning a championship at age 22.
One of the most impressive young careers, and you have to agree with me, fellas, that a large part was under the tutelage of Monica Black.
You can't argue with the results there. One final thought about the street fight. What Takeshita and Powerhouse Hobbs did, even though Don Carlos was not here, his fingerprints were all over it. And trust me, there is going to be hell to pay. There is going to be absolute hell to pay for the Don Callis family.
Very well said, Kevin Kelly. There really is. Here she is, the TBS champion. And of course, her title reign began in Los Angeles for 4 years. Big deal on the 18th of November. She won the three-way with Chris Stanbaker and Sky Blue. Now she will face for the TBS title a girl that she rose through the ranks with here in AEW. Close friends at one time, Anna Jay.
So a big question about strategy. How will that friendship affect this matchup here tonight?
That's a great question. We will see.
Look from your screen, you see a little bit of kinesio tape on the right shoulder of Anna Jay.
Right.
Of course, that could be a factor with the heartless submission of Julia Hart.
Well, they're very, very cautious, aren't they, at the beginning here?
Speaks to the respect these two competitors have for each other.
A little smirk on the face I saw that time of the champion Julia Hart.
You know, for both Anna Jay and Julia Hart, they have no business being as good as they are, as young as they are, Nigel. I mean, it goes to hours rolling around in an empty gym, in a ring.
Well, it's a different generation, certainly. I've talked about this before. The ability for stars, hold on, one. We have stars of their generation to watch tape, some of the best in the world. Anytime you want to watch one of the best matches ever, it's there for you on YouTube or wherever you want on the internet. And that's why this generation are just so good.
There you see that next Saturday. You saw it momentarily there. Ooh, that we're going to be coming to St. Louis for Collision Live. That is next Saturday for Collision. And then in 2 weeks, the Brookshire Grocery Arena in Bossier City, Louisiana. Right next to Shreveport there. Collision in 2 weeks.
We'll have to stop by the Irish McNeil Boys Club. Relive some good times. Boy, reacquainting themselves, old friends.
And here goes Julia Hart running start. Just improvising there, running across with an elbow and kicking. And right now, Julia Hart has been in command of this match. And Anna Jay is in deep trouble.
And of course, we talk about Anna Jay, and you can't talk about the fact that you can't ignore the fact that she was part of the Jericho Appreciation Society. That all fell apart. It doesn't seem, Nigel, to affected her preparation for this opportunity.
No, certainly realizes, the size of opportunity that Anna Jay has. Not just, a member of the Jericho Appreciation Society, also former member of the Dark Order, number 99. Long legacy for Anna Jay here in AEW.
Handpicked by Brody Lee. To be a part of a forearm shot.
And that was all part of the emotion of Wednesday and why it was such a special edition of Dynamite. Because again, you know, Brody Lee's spirit was all around, and you could see how Anna Jay, oh no, where did she hit, Nigel?
I think the shoulder, right, Nigel?
Well, let's see if we can get a replay, see exactly where she landed. But by the looks of things, Anna Jay trying to protect the right shoulder, and that's always a risk. Every time you come out with something taped up, that gives your opponent a bullseye as soon as they get the opportunity.
Here's a cover, rolls her in. 1, 2, got a 2 count, says Mike Posey. And this match for the TBS Championship continues on Battle of the Belts. Well, she is going right to work now on that arm and that shoulder.
There we go, decision from the TBS champion. We talked earlier about the burgeoning women's division here in AEW. We just saw how Serena Deeb, the professor, is going to be teaching some lessons as she tries to take her aim either at Toni Storm or Julia Hart.
And of course, we can't forget about Mariah May, who's new on the scene. And how about the Virtuoso? What an impressive debut she made earlier tonight on Collision.
What about the people who haven't thrown their hat in the circle so far? A lot of people are talking about AEW and may show up.
We shall see.
Did you hear that?
Are you throwing in house rules mid-match?
Well, clearly it already must have been established. Julia Hart said no rope breaks. They are the house rules for this matchup.
Well,
there you go.
She also could be playing Mike Posey for a fool, which is not too hard a chore. Ooh.
Kevin Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he's from Alabama. I mean, what do you want from me?
Kevin Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, right now.
Wow.
Vicious, perfect offense, precision. Oh, and a smile for someone at ringside as well. The champion loves her work.
Yes, she does. This is what's turned Julia Hart around. That has completely turned her career around.
The killer instinct that she learned from Malachi Black.
Sure. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. She'll break her arm off.
Okay, yeah, Mike Posey's got to get in the midst of that. I know, I get it, no rope breaks, house rules. Okay, but no, not this. But Julia Hart, some of the fans appreciate her viciousness.
Her poise, her confidence, her commanding presence. Julia Hart has it all, courtesy of the House of Black.
Spooky bitch!
Julia Hart was tolling the bell a week ago on Collision. And of course, Another chapter in the war between the House of Black and FTR. Daniel Garcia unfolded in our main event on Collision. Look at this now after the vertical suplex.
1, 2, no. Count only that time. A disappointed Julia Hart slaps the mat.
Methodical offense from the TBS champion. She hasn't tried her heartless submission yet, but certainly that could become a factor as this match continues.
How fortunes could have changed. Imagine if it was Anna Jay instead of Julia Hart who could have been lured into the House of Black.
That's a good point. I just believe that they chose Julia. I mean, they sprayed her with the mist. They chose Julia because they knew that she had a dark side to her. I mean,
I think Anna Jay's got a dark side.
Well, not.
She was in the Dark Order.
Why do you think Brody Lee chose her?
Well, there you go. But not a bizarre side. Like, Julia Hart was a freaking cheerleader.
She was.
Okay? I mean, how different can you get?
And now she's a sadist. She's looking to rip the right arm off of a woman that was at one time a friend of hers.
Battle of the Belts 9 continues live here from Norfolk, Virginia on TNT. The TBS Championship is happening in front of our eyes as Julia Hart defends against her former longtime friend, Anna Jay. And Anna Jay's fighting with one arm.
How can Anna Jay win against Julia Hart, Nigel, with only one arm?
Gonna have to use her legs.
That's exactly right.
Certainly you can apply plenty of submissions with the legs, or to the legs for that matter.
Oh, man, she took a shot with that right arm, and another one. Boy, it's hurting her, though.
She can't even lift her elbow above 90 degrees.
And I just wonder how much steam's behind those blows, that right arm.
Yeah, can't be all of it. And if she tries the Queen Slayer choke, will she have the strength cover?
1, 2, the reverse kick knocked her down.
Interesting, you saw the way there that Anna Jay pinned the TBS champion.
Right.
No, zero body on body there. Oof. I think she wanted Julia Hart to kick out.
A backstabber and a cover. 1, 2. Nope, in that time, Julia Hart rolled her left shoulder.
And again, some people might roll their eyes at that comment by Nigel, but champions do that all the time. You forego a cover to open up an opportunity for a submission or another big move.
Certainly, anytime you kick out, you give up a body part, and Anna Jay was looking for one.
1, 2, and a 2 count.
Julia Hart is going to need to be resilient and smart. The way she won the title, the way she beat both Sky Blue and Chris Statlander in Los Angeles.
Still to come, Orange Cassidy, Preston Vance for the International Championship. And Julia Hart kicking Anna Jay away. Both feet. Rolls over the top. Julia Hart is hurting as well. And she's holding her right shoulder. Now let's
Showing some vitriol.
Yep.
Watch out.
As much as they know each other, I do believe, here's a cover. 1, 2. I do believe that Anna Jay realizes there may be some weak points.
I'm gonna
Is
choke
Julia Hart as
you
well?
I
out.
think there's a weak point in Anna Jay. I think the reason why she's not... Hold on a second, there it is!
The
From
Queen,
my best
the
friend.
Queen Slayer. Oh, look at that roll up. 1, 2.
Oh, a choke of her own!
Yes.
Beautiful, Julia Hart. The forearm across the carotid artery. Look at the face of Anna Jay. It's starting to get red. That blood pressure in the head.
Some fans are encouraging Anna Jay to get up, and that's what she's trying to do. Trying to rise to her feet is Anna Jay with the champion on her back. Slung her down. What's she going to come up with next? Flatliner.
To the cover.
1, 2. Oh, that shoulder just bothering her too much.
Yeah, I think I think Anna Jay is certainly hurt.
Yeah, it's hurting her covers. Her pin attempts.
For her to hook a leg with the damaged shoulder, very difficult. Watch out.
Julia rolled her over, got her down.
And a banana.
Going for Heartless. She's
Got it.
got it. And attempts.
Used to be such a
Anna Jay went to the well one time too often. Remember earlier on, she tried that spin kick, went for it a second time, and oh boy, did Julia Hart have the answer.
Great call. Absolutely right.
But for me, this match was all about Anna Jay coming in with a damaged shoulder. The TBS champion took advantage of it time and time again, and ultimately that would be the challenger's undoing.
Two ladies with impressive young careers.